So, having been an educator, oh, I should check and make sure that this is actually, yeah, it is. Having been an educator for quite some time, sometimes interesting things happen. Actually, all the time interesting things happen. And so you always hear stories from teachers and you're like, could that possibly be true? No. I'm here to tell you that it most likely is. As a matter of fact, it's most likely edited so that it sounds more true, because if they told you what really happened, you wouldn't believe them. This one time, there was a Pakistani bus driver. Now, myself, I was on bus duty, as were my friends, Jeff and Cletus. Names may have been changed to protect the innocent and the guilty, or may not, depending on your perspective. But we're on bus duty, and we are down waiting for the buses to come in and talking and enjoying ourselves. And one of the buses stops and lets off a group of students, and off comes this Pakistani bus driver. Oh my. Now we know, as soon as he gets wound up, he's going. And he goes, and he goes, and he talks, and he talks. And we really, in general, it's fine for him to say his piece, but he talks for too long. Anyway, he comes up. You would not believe the things that that child is doing. That child is terrible. I come from a third world country, but in my country, he would be beaten with a stick. We would take him outside and beat him with the stick over and over. He would not be doing that. He would not be behaving this way. Well, Jeff walks up to him and, okay, calm down, it's okay. We'll take care of it. Now, Cletus, having been a veteran of the first Desert Storm, he's sitting here thinking, holy cow, this guy might be a suicide bomber or something. He's back, as far away as he possibly can be, in the corner, behind the table. Okay, I'm trying not to laugh. He's talking about this kid being beaten with a stick. Oh, yes, in my country, we would beat him with a stick. He is terrible, has no manners whatsoever. Horrible child. I have no idea how his parents can survive him. I cannot imagine having a child like this. Okay. What happened? We are driving down the street, and he keeps opening the window and putting his hand out the window. I tell him, put your hand in the window. He does not listen. He puts his hand out the window. Then we are coming up to the school. The boy sticks his head out the window. I cannot have him sticking his head out the window. I should beat him with a stick, but I cannot. I am from third world country. I am trying to adjust to this United States. But he needs to be beaten with the stick. So he sticks his head out the window, leans out and yells, "Peach, peach, peach," at some girl. I don't even know who the girl is, but he is yelling that at her. I don't know what to do. In my country, we would beat him with a stick, but I cannot do that here. So please help me. Okay. Calm down. I promise you. We'll take care of it. So at this point, I'm doing everything I can not to just bust out laughing at the guy, because how often do you see a Pakistani bus driver coming in going, "Peach, peach, peach"? And Cletus is still back in the corner, somewhere between laughing and hiding, still worried about the possibility of suicide bomber, but, not as much, because the guy's obviously nuts, but then the guy's obviously nuts. And Jeff comes in and he's like, I have to say, that's the most interesting bus driver conversation I've ever had.